Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Today I wanted to do a review on a new fragrance that I picked up recently, and I wanted to talk about a few other things that I have gotten. So I'm gonna be reviewing the brand new fragrance. Well, it's been out for a little bit now, but I just got it. It was the collaboration with Zaharoff and SCENTS. This is of the Immortals. So this came out recently last year, at the end of last year, and I decided to pick it up since it is limited edition. I didn't want to miss out on that. So I'm going to show you the packaging. This is the bottle. It comes in this nice box here. You have this cool packaging. This was inspired by Greek mythology, so you have some gods and goddesses here on the box, which is really pretty. And then here on the bottle you have a snake and the infinity sign, which is beautiful. The juice is a nice dark ambery color. I love that. Signature Zaharoff bottle. This fragrance is a boozy gourmand fragrance, which I'm all about. I love boozy scents. I love gourmand. So you have some rum in here. You have honey. There's also some coffee in here. Musk, praline, vanilla, amber. There's some oud in the base. So it's a very deep fragrance. It is gourmand, but you have a lot of darker scents that are adding to this fragrance, giving it a lot of depth. So it's not just your typical gourmand. You have the boozy aspects to it. You have some woodiness. Having that oud in the base really darkens it up. It's a little bit spicy too. The coffee kind of sweetens it up, but not in an overly sweet way. And this for me is definitely a winter scent, as it is deeper and darker. There's a little bit of light fluffiness to this at the same time. The praline combined with the boozy notes really gives it that ultra sweetness, but it's more of a natural sweet scent. So if you really love gourmand fragrances but you want to change it up, this is more boozy, more deep, dark, and woody. You have the oud in there. Overall, I think this is a really fantastic release. All of the Zaharoff fragrances that I've tried have been amazing quality, and the lasting power is incredible as well. This lasted all day on my skin. I could smell it all day long. It's not a super projector, but you will definitely smell it. It's gonna stick to your skin, it sticks to your clothes. It literally lasts in clothes for days. I really recommend that you try out this fragrance if you get the chance, as it is limited edition. I'm really happy to have this bottle in my collection. It's really large too. It's gonna last me a really long time. I think it's like 4 ounces. Yeah, this bottle is 4 ounces, so this is gonna last me forever. Those are my thoughts on Of the Immortals from Zaharoff and SCENTS. And I got a couple of nice little travel sample dabbers from Zaharoff to test out as well, which I was excited about because these are also collabs with fragrance reviewers. The first one I'm going to talk about is Evening Mystique. Evening Mystique is a fragrance collaboration with TLTG Reviews. So I was expecting something super masculine, and while it is masculine, I could see myself wearing this. In the beginning it was super like woody and dark. I almost felt like some sort of tobacco or like dark wood, like patchouli. As it dried down though, it got a little bit smoother. Some of the softer notes started coming through. So in here you have juniper berry, cedar, patchouli, musk, myrrh, cypress. So you do have a lot of woody notes that could turn this almost a little bit earthy and super masculine. There's angelica root in there. I really love angelica. It's in one of my favorite Guerlain fragrances of all time, Angelique Noir. Nonetheless, this is kind of a green, woody, sweet fragrance. I put it on my skin earlier. Let's see how it's drying down. It's definitely sweetened up. There is some iris and rose in there, adding a little bit of a floral aspect to it. So that's kind of why I could see a woman wearing this as well, because once it dries down, even if it is a little bit woody, it's still got that floral, kind of fresh, sweet aspect to it. The juniper berries really add like a sharp freshness to it. Overall, I really like it. I'm really impressed. I think it's a great fragrance for the colder weather, which we are in right now, so it's perfect. If you can get the chance to try this one as well. I believe it's also limited edition. So those are my thoughts on Evening Mystique with TLTG reviews. Now I'm going to test out the other one, and that is another collaboration. So this next one is called Second Soul. This is a collaboration with Stay Fresh Productions. This is a very masculine leaning fragrance in my opinion. It almost gave me like a barbershop vibe when I first tried it on my skin. You get a lot of like fresh mintiness. There's geranium in here, patchouli. There's again juniper berries in this fragrance. So it is super fresh, woody, a little bit minty to me. That could be coming from the clary sage and the cedar, the vetiver, and the moss. It's giving that green essence to it, so it is super fresh, but then with all of those woody notes, I could see this lasting throughout the day. You could really smell the quality of the notes. You could really pick out each note in there. Like I really can smell the geranium and the patchouli and the cedar. And then in the top you actually have bergamot, cardamom, and there is some rum on the rocks. So that's a fun note. We have another little bit of a boozy fragrance here going, so that actually kind of sweetens it up a little bit. So it's not just your typical like fresh barbershop fragrance. You get a lot more depth from those spicy top notes and all of the woodiness in the base. It's really a sexy fragrance. I could see this being a signature scent on a guy for sure. Although it does remind me of a lot of classic men's fragrances, I think the boozy spiciness definitely changes it up a little bit and makes it more unique. So I was really liking this one too. I wouldn't necessarily wear this myself. I'm gonna have, my boyfriend try this out and see what he thinks about it. So those are my thoughts on Second Soul with Stay Fresh Productions. Okay, now I wanted to talk about some things that I received from a brand called Addict Beauty. They sell anything from fragrances to solid perfumes. They have home fragrances. I will link their website down below so you guys can go check it out. It's very affordable, and it seems like the quality is great. It's very modern in packaging and in style, the way that they market it as well. So I received 2 solid perfumes. The first one being Musk 103. This is how the packaging comes. You get a box like this, and then it comes in one of these little tubes here. Make sure this is the right one. Yes, so Musk 103, so you get it in this little tube here. You open it up and they give you a little pin to pop it open, and it's almost like a gel. I'll show you here, if you could see that. So it's a solid perfume. It has like a waxy gel texture. The only solid perfumes I've tried before have been like in a little jar or something, and they have a similar texture. I've never seen it like in a tube before, so it's really interesting. I just put so much on. Okay, so this is the musk scent. This is really pretty. It is musky, a little bit powdery and sweet. It almost reminds me a little bit of the Kayali musk perfume. Maybe just a little bit more neutral, not as sweet. So I could definitely see this like layering really well under like a sweet floral fragrance. I think that would be beautiful. I've just been putting it like on my arms, but you could definitely put it on your chest underneath your fragrance. I've been carrying it around in my purse with me just to kind of add a little bit throughout the day. It's really soft and it just like melts into your skin. I like it a lot. And the other scent I got was Sandalwood. This is Sandalwood 201. This is actually my favorite, even though I just put musk all over myself, I'm gonna add some sandalwood. So I'm a sucker for sandalwood. I love sandalwood fragrances. I love sandalwood like in a base or even just like essential oil sandalwood I'm obsessed with. So I really like this one. It almost has like a herbal, like minty freshness, but you do definitely get the sandalwood. It's like a soft, sweet sandalwood. This is my favorite of the two. I could really smell this when I put it on. Like I would even just like wear this by itself and then maybe add something else on top of it. You could definitely do like a woody fragrance or a gourmand spicy scent like Gris Charnel. That would layer beautifully. It also has a little soft muskiness to it too, but this is definitely my favorite. Yeah, so check them out. I'm gonna link them down below. And those are the things that I've picked up or received lately. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these Zaharoff fragrances down below. What do you think about it? Did you enjoy the Curly Scents release with Zaharoff? Thank you guys for all of your support. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.